Alright then guys, welcome to Prague, Czech Republic. This is my first time in Prague. Absolutely beautiful city, I must say. I've been here for one day. I had a full day yesterday. I got here about, Sunday night, and then had a full day yesterday. And now today we are going to a medieval Gothic town called Kutná Hora. I'll be meeting the bus over that way in about 45 minutes. I'm going to take you along with me today. But guys, please, if you ever get the chance to visit Prague, please visit Prague. It's a great city. I've only been here a day and I can say that. We've got the astronomical clock over there. One sec. I will put a photo on the screen. It's literally around that building, that church building. So this is the old town. This is the old town. This is where most of the scams happen, and the pickpockets and and what have you. It's like that in every city, mind you, but I haven't had any issues, so not as of yet, anyway. But this place is full of history, just like most just like every European city, really. The architecture is absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to catch this bus very soon, and as I said, we're going to go to Kutná Hora, which is a medieval town east of Prague. I believe it's about 45 minutes to an hour away from Prague, and we're going to see what it has to offer. And I don't want to, obviously, if you've heard of the church before, I don't want to spoil it for people, but we're going to be visiting a church, a cathedral, St. Barbara's Cathedral in this town, as well as an ossuary, I believe you could say it, because in the 1300s, the Black Death, the plague, ravaged through Europe, and especially how it relates to Kutná Hora and Czechia. There were so many bodies piling up that there was overcrowding in the cemeteries. So the architects at the time in the church just decided to not put those human bones to waste, but to actually make the decoration inside the church made out of human bones. So we're going to see that today. So that is going to be very, very interesting and probably very humbling, very sobering. That's probably the reason of what of why they've done it, to give you like a memento mori moment, like remember you died kind of moment. So I'm not sure if we're allowed to take photos inside of that building, but we're gonna have a look anyway. But join me as I go and visit a small town in Czech Republic. But Prague is a great place to stay, and I'm very impressed, I must say.
We have been a member of the European Union since 2004, and we have been a member of NATO alliance since 1999. So we are in the heart of Europe, and we are members of both the major alliances here. Responsibly find a good ruler, in my opinion.
Okay, so we have a 20-minute pit stop before we go visit the Bone Church, the ossuary. So that was a fair journey, mine. That was about an hour and 3/4, so fair play. But it's just a small little quaint area this is. So shouldn't be too long and we shall be seeing that Bone Church soon, so it should be interesting.
This is the place of the monastery. So in the 1 century before the mines were discovered here, they established a monastery here. It was a Cistercian monastery, and one of their monks was the one who discovered the gold, the silver by accident. At the same time that happened the silver rush, the abbot of the monastery, Abbot Heidenreich, he went on a business trip to the Holy Land. He was sent there by the king. He was on very good terms with the king, I mean the same king who made the mining legislation, the Jus Regale Montanorum, where they were on good terms. The king sent the abbot to the Holy Land on some diplomatic mission, and when he was there, he took there lots of soil. He took soil from the Holy Land, and he took it here. So when he came to the cemetery, that's next to the sewage. So he sprayed the soil over there, which was a very good idea, because what happened? Then everybody wanted to get buried there. Even people from the neighboring countries were traveling here. Please, can we purchase a grave here? Because it was as if they were buried in the Holy Land themselves.
So here we are at the Bone Church. Of course, I wasn't allowed to take photos, so here are some photos of the Bone Church. Fun fact, the chandelier in the middle is known to have every single human body, every single bone in the human body in that chandelier. Pretty interesting. Wasn't as spooky as I thought it would have been, but yeah, was interesting.
To the St. Vitus Cathedral in Prague and other cathedrals in the world. They usually don't get finished because it's a huge project and they never do it in time. They have got silver, so they were okay.
Is that actually a middle finger? No. Oh no, that's the index finger. Oh.
I will take you to some other places.
There's something in Rome too that had.
Alright then guys, what's happening? I'm back at the hotel now. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was an interesting day. I was surprised that I wasn't as spooked out as I thought I would have been to the Bone Church. But it was actually just kind of, well, it's very perplexing and very interesting indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. The tour guide basically said that, you know, we don't really know sort of like the reason why. You know, all of the interior of that place was made of you know, of human bones. It's sort of like an Aztec kind of thing, but it's here in the Czech Republic in modern day Europe. So, and also obviously I've my friends that I met on this trip too, they were talking about the catacombs in Paris. So it's obviously not the only place that presents like human bones and stuff, but it was interesting that so Kutna Hora, I believe the tour guide, I believe he did say that it was a big manufacturer of silver in the area that basically built that massive St. Barbara's Cathedral. I recommend going to Kutna Hora, guys, just to get out to Prague for the day. Prague is an awesome city, but it's nice to get away from the busyness and the chaos of Prague. I think I'm gonna go to like a Citadel area tomorrow with some American friends that I've made, so that should be interesting. But I'm gonna leave it here today, guys, for this video. Sorry, it's a bit short, and I didn't really go into the detail of the place too much. But I'll try and obviously make it as informative as possible. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.